Gameranx presents 10 things Destiny players hate. A lot of people play Destiny, but it is still very far from being a perfect game. Here are some complaints that players have, starting off with number 10. Players leaving the Crucible or strikes mid-game and then no one else joins. Ugh, god, this is especially bad in limited-time Crucible modes like Iron Banner or Trials of Osiris, where someone wants to really preserve that precious win record and drop out the second the team falls behind. It's really frustrating to be on the short end of that stick. Bungie has said in the past that it plans to penalize players guilty of this offense, but as of the time of this video, they haven't really done anything effective to punish people. On the flip side though, it really sucks when you run almost an entire strike after someone dropped out, and then as soon as you're about to finish off the boss, someone joins and gets all the rewards for none of the work. At number 9, we have no raid finder. The lack of matchmaking options for story missions and raids, and a heavy reliance on fireteam-based activities, which can get pretty lonely if you got no friends on your friends list. Now granted, awesome services like Destiny LFG and the 100 work really well, and have made it so thousands of Guardians can group up with each other for these activities, but it would be way easier if players didn't have to go outside the walls of the actual game into a web browser online to find players. It shouldn't take that much outside-of-the-box work to find people to play and shoot aliens in the face with. And despite these complaints that myself and many players have, Bungie has made it clear that they don't plan on adding matchmaking to Nightfall or raids, so I guess we just really have to deal with it this way. And that's a bit of a shame and a little bit of a design oversight if you ask me. At number 8, stop me if you've heard this one, accidentally dismantling Arms Day orders and being unable to keep your Arms Day orders in the vault. Alright, it's pretty cool that the Gunsmith has an actual use instead of just selling crappy green guns that nobody cares about, but the fact that the Gunsmith orders have to just sit in your inventory for up to a week and you can't store them in your vault is really bothersome, seeing as how you only have 9 slots for every given item type, and you could very easily space out and dismantle them when you're disposing of all the crap he drops, and the bullshit the Cryptarch just decoded for you. Not to mention the fact that they all come out at a damage value at around 280, which is pretty below the damage ratings for all of you late game players with all your awesome end game armor, and ends up just being completely useless shit that you're just gonna throw in the garbage anyway. At number 7, getting an exotic item for a class you don't play. Exotic engrams are a real crapshoot for sure. Unlike rare and legendary engrams, I don't know about you guys, but more often than not, I've had exotic engrams drop for completely different character classes that I don't even play with, and I usually just end up dismantling the gear for exotic shards and stuff. Year 1 of Destiny was really guilty of this stuff. For example, okay, running a warlock? Yeah, cool, awesome. Here, have some nice super exotic hunter armor, and some really powerful titan gear that you have absolutely no use for. There you go, isn't that nice? At number 6, doing any strike or Crucible PvP match with random people, and then the worst member of the fire team is the only one to get rewards at the end screen. Son of a bitch, how many times have you had this? You're running through Crucible, you're in the top 3 players of the match with a 2.1 kill death ratio, and then the loot distribution comes at the end and around and everybody's excited, and the kid who got 1 kill and 38 deaths gets the drop for the sweet exotic rifle that you've been running strikes for and have been trying to get for days. That's just a bunch of bullshit. Bungie should add a feature where you can reach into the game and take that stuff from that kid. Give me that rifle. You don't deserve it. At number 5, listen, don't get me started about Hobgoblins. The goddamn Hobgoblins. You've probably experienced this. Massive hordes of Hobgoblins spamming their sniper attacks. You know, generally Hobgoblins aren't really a big deal, but a group of them can quickly drain your health, which is really awful added to the fact that they can shield themselves and regenerate their health while you're taking cover regenerating yours. They regenerate health while other enemies are backing them up, and it's just a game of cat and mouse and everybody's health is recharging, and sometimes these firefights can feel like a bit of a stalemate for a while. It gets a little boring if you ask me. And at number 4, we have Pit Death. Let me set the situation for you. You've blown through all 5 stages in the Prison of Elders. Maybe you went through the major pain in the ass that is defeating Skullus in the final round, and when the door to the treasure room opens, you fall straight down and plummet to your death after everyone has already claimed their loot and have zero interest in reviving you. And then of course the timer runs out and you all return to orbit, and you get nothing. Because you fell like an idiot because you were too excited and you ran in. And that's what you get. You should watch where you step, you moron. But I think that's happened to many of us at least once. If there's anything I've learned in Destiny from Vault of Glass and Prison of Elders, it's watch your step and pay attention. At number 3, activating your super attack only to die during it before you get any use out of it. This happens a lot in Crucible PvP and PvE. You get your awesome super up, you spite a tight group of enemies, and then you hit those bumpers and you're gonna do your thing and wreck them all. And then as soon as you engage your super in your mid-animation, some asshole with a sniper rifle or a golden gun blows you out of the sky. And you wasted so long to recharge that damn super, and this was the perfect opportunity to use it. And someone took that away from you. Ugh! It sounds like a minor thing, but it's just these little moment-to-moment gameplay things that really grind my gears. And at number 2, how about the shitty rewards for doing the weekly Nightfall Strike? There aren't many aspects of Destiny that are worse than going through the obnoxiously difficult gauntlet of completing a Nightfall Strike and then getting absolute total garbage as a reward. The game wants to be like, hey yeah, great job, I know you just spent an hour slogging through this awful reskin environment mission and fucking up over and over and over again and using your valuable video game time with your friends. So hey, good job. Here, have some stupid materials and some blue engrams that are going to be completely useless to you. Thanks. Thanks, Destiny. You know, you'd think since I play this game almost on a nightly basis and do these strikes on a weekly basis religiously, you'd hook me up a little bit more for doing so. But I guess not. Thanks, Bungie. And at number 1, the thing that Destiny players hate the most are Destiny haters. The people that just don't understand why we play Destiny. Why people keep going back to this game after it was immediately dismissed as being an unfinished or lame or stupid game. Because despite all those complaints that a lot of people have, there is still a huge subsection of gamers that play this game all the time, religiously. And some people just can't understand that. And you know what they say, you always hate what you can't understand. And I think that sums up Destiny haters perfectly. They don't get that feeling of risk and reward and player satisfaction that we Destiny players get, so since they don't see that, they only see the real flaws of the game, which admittedly they do have, but to them, those flaws are almost accentuated because of that. And so they really just don't get why we play these games, and they don't leave us alone. And I'm sure maybe some of you people in this video who aren't Destiny fans might be in that camp, but maybe hopefully the passion of this video and the complaints that I do have, maybe they gave you a little bit more of an understanding about how much some people really do care about Destiny. Guys, those were 10 things that Destiny players absolutely hate. We love this game, we know some of you do too, so we want to talk about it with you down in the comments. What things happen to you in Destiny that drive you nuts? Is it a gameplay flaw, a matchmaking feature, or just general player behavior with your friends or random players? Let us know in the comments. And if you did have a good time and maybe learned a thing or two, click the like button because that's the best way you can really help us out. Subscribing if you're new though is the smartest thing to do because we put out videos like this every single day. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.